Hi! Welcome to A Girl with a Credit Card, a series where I unbox stuff I buy with my credit card. Ooh. But today there will be no box, but I unboxed it. And boy, let me tell you, I had some time. Like this dude wrapped it so well. Like he wrapped it so well, I can't even be mad at you. Like if he didn't wrap it well, I'd be all like, "Girl, you didn't wrap it well. You sent me this broken." But he wrapped it so well that, I mean, I'm angry, but I feel guilty about being angry because most people don't, you know, they get a drop kick here and stuff like that. But it was wrapped very well. There was no moisture inside or nothing. It was just wrapped well. Okay, so today, but I guess you guessed by the title, I will be showing you the complete Cowboy Bebop manga series. Not the shooting star now. I decided not to buy that because I looked on myanimelist.com and they said it was just basically a retelling of the story from the actual anime and blah blah blah. Which I already seen the anime, so I'm gonna show you the books and then I'm gonna review how I felt about the anime that I watched. And yeah, let's just take it from there. Let's see what happens, okay? This is volume 1 and this is the front. And this is the back. It's not in color. It's I won't show you all of it, but because I don't think I'm supposed to. You can get volume 1, and you can only get volume 1 from rightstuff.com, but I didn't get it from rightstuff.com. I got it from somewhere else. The thing about volume 1 of this manga, like I just kind of flipped through it a little bit. I didn't read it yet. Spike's face is like very square. It looks kind of weird. He has like a really, really big chin, like one of them Jay Leno chins or something. Like, I was like, well, what is this? But then I looked in volume 3 and it kind of looked the same, you know, but a little better. And Faye Valentine's hair looked a little better or whatever. So this is volume 2 of the Cowboy Bebop series for the manga. Okay, you see the front, it's like my favorite color in the world, orange, yeah. And the back, it's kind of orange and yeah, it's not the front though. Yeah, look at all that orange. Yeah, all that orange. All that orange. Once again, I say I haven't read these. And this is volume 3 of the manga that I have not read yet. And it's a green. That's okay. It's a nice tint and everything. It's matte, blah blah. It's a nice color. It's actually pretty well. Like if you can see the page is yellowed. This manga was created in 2003, so yeah, it's the pages are very yellow. Yeah, that's it. That's one of them good books. Let me smell it. Let me just smell it. Well, you know what? I actually just smelled nothing, but okay, yeah. But you know how books get that musty smell. I guess it's not old enough to get that musty smell yet. But yeah, the anime itself, I give it a 3-star. Like let me just explain. I'm gonna give the series itself a 4-star. I know I'm back talking here, but for the cartoon, the anime, I'm giving, which I know you're gonna roast me for calling it a cartoon, but the anime, I give it a 4-star because it had like a ride and its ups and downs. It was fun. Like them being bounty hunters and catching criminals in space and stuff and flying around and trying to make, you know, money and stuff like that. That was kind of cool, but the ending sucked. Spike did not deserve that ending. I'm not going to give it away, but he did not deserve that ending. Towards the end, I finally got why they kept saying his eye was a different color than the other one, but the thing is, when they first said it, I kept saying, his eyes look brown. They just both look brown. What are you talking about? But it was a slightly different brown. Because, like, okay, here's a spoiler alert, but it has been out for years since, like, 1998, so I'm just gonna spoil. So there's gonna be some spoilers up here, just whatever, just listen. Okay, apparently he had a missing eye, and that false eye was a different color than his real eye. And he was just so dramatic. He was all like, my left eye sees the past, and everything, and he just could not let it go. He just could not let it go, like the guy who took his eye, and the woman that he loved so much that needed to betray him in order to like protect her own life and stuff like that. Yeah, I know I'm giving like a lot of spoilers here, but this is such an old thing. Like I don't know, like I say give it a chance. I say watch it. It was pretty good, but I spoiled all the good parts, like the ending and stuff like that. But then there were some really dumb episodes, like that one dumb episode where the guy, Spike left something in the fridge too long. It was like black goo or something like that. and it took over the ship and was making people sick. And then Ed, which apparently Ed, okay, not to spoil it, but I'm just gonna spoil it anyway. Okay, Ed is a girl or whatever, and she ate the goo, the black goo or something, and just lived. And everybody else died. And then in the preview, they said, "No, don't worry, there's gonna be more episodes." And I'm like, okay, so that episode was totally pointless. That was just dumb. I did not like the episode. It just seemed like there were like a few sporadic episodes that didn't go anywhere. But the ride was great. I just hate the ending because, okay, spoiler alert, Spike dies in the end. He dies. He gets his revenge. He gets his revenge on Venom or Venomous or something like that. I think it's Venom or something. Oh no, Vicious. He gets his revenge on Vicious, but he dies. I mean, he dies, and the woman he loves is like murdered. So he just, yeah. So it was just a sucky ending. And I would have liked to have more background story on Ed, but for some reason, she just kind of like left the ship. They just kind of like wrote her off the show and she just left. I'm just like, why did she leave? It just didn't make any sense to me. Like why did she leave leave? Like, was it because Valentine said something about like a place to belong? But you're a kid. You can't just like just go. I mean, I guess you were alone when they found you, but still, what are you gonna do? You gonna go back to the orphanage or something? I don't know. It's just weird. Oh, and Faye Valentine, not to spoil it, but I'm gonna totally spoil it for you because this is what this review / manga thing is about. Faye was frozen in time in 1994. No, she was born in 1994, and she was frozen in time, and then thawed out in the year like 2060 or something. Or 2070 or 2080 or something like that, which is weird because we're in 2018, we haven't even made it that far yet. So she's actually, instead of being like 23, I mean, she looks like, you know, like she's young or whatever. She's like she's young, but she's actually 77. She's actually 77 years old. So I thought that was kind of weird, but she has like amnesia and she remembers nothing about herself. So I thought that was a really cool storyline. I would have liked to have seen more of that. And there was an episode where they left a Betamax. A Betamax tape was delivered to their ship, and so they went to some guy who collected old VCRs and Betamaxes so they can find out what was on the tape. And it had like information about like Faye Valentine and her past, but the Betamax thing broke, so they tried to find a new thing that could play the tape for outside the guy's antique shop, which is weird because in 1998 there was an antique. You were looking at something that they were using currently in that time period. They were using Betamaxes and VHSs. So they went to an old museum, almost got killed with because the elevator almost fell on them and everything, and they treaded back with the wrong machine. They got a VHS instead of a Betamax, and I thought that was kind of funny. Let's just do some real talk here. Wasn't Betamax a total failure? Didn't anybody ever live to see the Betamax generation thing or whatever? You know, like everybody had like VHSs, so there was like no movies to buy. Joke's on you for like trying to throw something new in the mix. I actually seen some Betamax tapes on eBay, but I'm just like, wow. It just seemed like there's just a bunch of old karate movies or something. I don't know, whatever. The show, okay, basically, like I said before, I give it a 4-star, but the ending, I give it a 2 because it wasn't even bittersweet. It was just like, why? Like, why did he have to die? Like, why'd you kill him? Like you kill like, well, okay, the best character kind of, it seemed like it was Ed. And the dog, oh my god, the dog is so precious. He's a corgi, oh my god, he's like the best character ever. Oh my god, he's like the best character. Which the dog left with Ed. So I would have liked to seen, you know, them have a proper ending instead of just going out into the desert and just never returning. It's just stupid. But yeah, anyway, the series in general that I bought, which I decided not to get the Shooting Star series because, yeah, it just tells the story over again. Nobody cares about that. Even though it has a real storyline. It says that these just have miscellaneous stories of them trying to catch bounties. like just trying to catch people and stuff like that, and bounties and stuff like that. And I thought that'd be very interesting because you know what that reminds me of? Just miscellaneous stories that just have adventures but don't really go anywhere. Midori Days. Midori Days was so good. I actually finished that. It was like an 8 comic book series, a 8 manga series, and I finished it. It was good. You guys should get Midori Days. I know it's an anime. You could watch it, but the comic is just so much better, and there's just so many characters that they left off. So I know this is a Cowboy Bebop video, but stop right now, go to rightstuff.com or wherever you can find the 8 mangas of Midori Days and read that. It was so good. I can't even tell you how interesting it was. Yeah, I think that's my sign to end the video. Once you stop talking about the main subject, you should end the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time with something even better, you know, and creative. Oh, and by the way, I said there was gonna be a surprise in February, but I pre-ordered something and they pushed it back to March 13th. So it's not gonna get here till like the 19th of March or the 23rd of March, as they said on Amazon. I pre-ordered something as a surprise for you guys. Yeah, it's not gonna be here till March. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised that it'll be here in February, but it so did not end up being here on February. So I'm sorry about that. And I'm just gonna end the video right here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you wanna see more, make sure you subscribe, or you know, saving your favorite files or something like that. Just keep the TechnoGlowStick name in mind, because that's where the channel is. So yeah, but above all these things, remember, shop responsibly. See ya, Space Cowboy.